Oh yeah.
You know, hotels, whatever. Everything is being built. Fine. So we're gonna coming. You know, we are staying in the shadow.
Yeah.
Because of the sun. Fine. So this is Ruthenian Quarter. So you see here the Dominican Cathedral, and so how the Dominicans appeared here? So the Prince Leon got married, and he was Orthodox, and he took Catholic lady that was a princess, a daughter of the Hungarian king Bela IV. You know, so she was a princess. According to that time, to those traditions, she has to switch from Catholicism to Orthodoxy. But she didn't do that. Moreover, she brought here amongst Dominicans. And they immediately started to build here a church. So the first church, it was 15th century. It was in wood and it was burnt. The one you see now, it's 17th century, it's Baroque. It was built by the very famous Austrian architect Jan de Witte. So over there you see the inscription on the facade, Solidaire Honoret Gloria, which means honesty and glory to the only God. Okay? So Dominicans were really very proud of themselves. Why? Because they, if to translate word for word Dominican, that will be a dog of the God. So they were calling themselves as God's dogs. You know, an animal. It's very, very, loyal animal. Yes. So over there, on the facade, between two together with saints, other people. So it's quite beautiful. Here is very beautiful acoustic sound. No iconostasis as in Greek Catholic Church. Because they wanted to preserve the tradition of that church. It was built for the Catholics, okay? So they decided not to put iconostasis, it's transparent, but now the church is Greek Catholic, like that. So organ is not working for a moment, but here we have one of the most beautiful choirs in Lviv, over here. Sometimes they give beautiful concerts. Lots of choirs come here from Holland every year, even a few times in a year. They come here to sing some, you know, songs.
Great.
And it's really, really nice. And according to Catholic tradition, they decided to preserve those, how you call them, stalls or chairs?
Stalls, yeah.
Stalls, like that. Fine. The balcony for the choir to sing. Over there, the ark which leads you to the monastery for nuns. Those were Benedictines, Benedicts. So, and to remember that, what happened to that big reconstruction, great reconstruction, they decided to collect some money. Some things, if you can shoot, or if you want, I'm gonna shoot you. That, like that. Some here. In any Ukrainian house, you would see the icon of the Virgin Lady with embroidered towel. They're like that, you know.
Oh yeah.
So it's typically for the Ukrainian style. Okay. Let's go. Because they're making pictures, you know. Have a look at what do they do with like that, with the wood, quite nice.
Oh yeah.
You can take pictures, it's allowed.
All right.
6,000 people of Jewish origin living in Lviv. They had more than 45 synagogues. It was quite developed. They were really very rich. And they didn't take the water from the public well. They had their own well. You're going to see that. That speaks about their wealth because they could afford that. You see lots of people shooting the man. This is the man, the father of masochism. No?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So over there you see that there used to live a family Nachmanovich. Have you heard Nachmanovich?
No.
It's very, very famous Jewish family name, second name. He was living there with his family, and he had a very beautiful wife. Her name was Rosalia, you know. And they built a synagogue inside the house. There is a small yard, and he built up that yard with a synagogue. So, but it was illegally, you know, he didn't have any documents for that. So in order to enter the synagogue, you know, the only holy place to pay, something like that, you had to go through the private property. You have to be allowed by the family member, yeah? And then you can get into the synagogue. So the story I will continue later.